Okay, this image is based on Kevin Redstar's Knows Her Medicine. And this is a portrait of a Native American medicine woman, and she's sitting in front of, I'm guessing it's a picture, but it could be a window. So, but like I say, this is a far more stylized image, so it doesn't have all the detail that the other one does.
Okay.
So let's check out, you can start exploring however you want. And then I would suggest we start up here at the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell this is her hair.
Exactly. She has beads and you know, decorations in her braids. So it's very elaborate. She has a number of necklaces right, you know, on her neck, so right here. So you can feel all those.
Oh wow, it's a layered chain type.
Yeah, right. She's very, you know, she really got dressed up for this thing.
Nice.
Okay, so did you check out her face?
I did.
Okay.
Her eyes.
Yeah.
The nose.
So she's sort of gazing off into the distance.
She has full lips, I would take
Yeah,
it.
right. And then she also has a feather in her hair. You feel that?
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, so if you come down and go down one shoulder, in fact, if you use both hands on this one, you can follow her arms down. And you're running into a bunch of little bumps, and I'll explain those in a minute. But I want you to find the cuffs on her gown.
Right.
And there they are.
Yeah,
Great.
yes.
And then you can find her hands right beyond the cuffs.
There's one kind of folded up that way.
Exactly. So they're folded in her lap. Yeah.
And I want to point out too, notice how Anne is not directing me, she's not forcing me with her hands.
Mm-hmm.
She's using explanation and letting me figure out on my own time, my own feel. It's very important that you don't grab people like, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
put your hand here, because first of all, nobody likes to be grabbed like that, and it's just not a good way for the mind to concentrate.
Yeah, the other thing is if I totally want to blind you, you know, start moving your hand around.
Yeah, imagine that like somebody was, you know, doing that to your eye. It's the same thing for people with low or no vision, that their hands work as their eyes. So think of it like my hands are your eyes.
Yeah, right. Don't mess with them. Even though I have been known to, you know, if there's really something, you know, there have been incidents where it seemed appropriate to move somebody's hand to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's few and far between. The easiest way I find is to go like this. Can you find my finger? Even if Melissa closes her eyes, she can easily scan this area and find my finger.
And the
completely
suggestion,
by touch.
me personally, I like that Anne says find my finger.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody, you know, if you sense somebody feels more comfortable with you guiding their hand, maybe ask them, do you mind if I show you? Never assume that they want to be shown. Always ask a question.
Yeah, good point. Okay, but find my finger. There you go. One of you're feeling all these little dots all over her gown, right?
Yes.
Those dots are elk's teeth, and the thing about the elk's teeth is that it shows the esteem with which the tribe held this medicine woman in, because they're rare, and so only people, you know, it's a reward or an acknowledgement. Yeah. Well, a sign of esteem. Yeah.
Okay.
So I eliminated many of the ones that are in the original picture because it would have been so confusing. It would have been so overwhelming. So I eliminated them down to a number that you can still feel her arm under, you know, without it being obscured by the elk's teeth. But know that she had even more than this, okay? Okay. Now here are her braids coming down from beneath the
I love
the
these little
decorations.
decorations
Yeah,
right there.
those are cool. But her braids are incredibly long. They go under her hands at her waist. Now, in the background, you'll feel that there's a striped background. And then there's, behind her head, there's a picture frame. And you can find that.
Yes.
And it sort of looks like a rather contemporary picture frame. You know,
Okay.
it's certainly not anything that looks very old. In the picture, within the picture frame, there is a picture. And I would like you to think back to the last picture that we looked at and see if you can identify any of these objects, if you're game.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you right away I feel a teepee because of the sticks. I don't know what the technical name was for them.
Well, they're poles. The teepee
poles.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, I feel
Yep.
a teepee. Here would be my interpretation of a sun.
Yep. And it could be a sun or a moon, you know.
Yeah,
You can put it wherever you want. It is abstract enough that it's hard to tell in the picture.
And being it's a flat surface, direct sense of direction is up to your imagination. And here is the teepee again on this side. So there's, I believe, 2 teepees in this picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like maybe this is depicting like a gate.
No, it's more like a grassy area or something like that.
I was going to say that, but I kind of felt like maybe it was, well, no, because this is the end of the frame down here. Okay, yeah, that makes sense now that I felt the end of the frame.
Okay.
That's where exploring your artwork is important. So, yeah.
Great. Okay. Any questions?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Cool.
Great.